Now to a story trending online. A father made his daughter walk 5 miles to school. Why? Well, his daughter was suspended from school for bullying, and she's only 10 years old, folks. A lot of parents chiming in on this. Some people agree, some people don't. Liza, you're joining us from the bridge, and what are people saying?
Well, we're going to turn over to that in a second, but first I want to know from you, did the dad go too far? We have our poll up at 11alive.com/vote. You can weigh in this morning, but Fran, I'm seeing a lot of positive response for dad on our Facebook page thus far this morning. Now, Matt Cox, the Ohio dad, said he made the decision after his daughter was suspended from the bus. This is the second time she's gotten in trouble for bullying a student, so he said he would not be driving her. She would be walking the 5-mile trek, and he followed along the way, filming as she did so. Now, this was spread over a 3-day period during her suspension time, so you should know that. And it was about 36 degrees when she did this, but Michelin right here getting more than 250 positive thumbs up on her Facebook page for her comment saying, I don't feel he was bullying his daughter by doing this. I feel he was teaching the lesson of consequences to a decision she made. Another top comment, Juanita saying this is a great example of teaching kids that they are responsible for their own choices. Good job, Dad. A lot of good jobs coming in. A lot of people also bringing up the idea of the temperature and whether it was too cold for a 10-year-old. We want to hear from you this morning. Head over to the poll. We'll keep it up. In the meantime, turning over to you guys.
All right, Liza, so the Toledo ABC station is reporting, and Liza mentioned this, but I feel like this is the crux of the conversation here. Right. So that Toledo ABC station reporting that the 5-mile walk was broken up over the girl's 3-day suspension, and she finished the last 2 miles on Wednesday. But I listened to this video twice from this dad, and he makes it sound like this girl is walking 5 miles in one day. So if it is 5 miles in one day,
that's abuse.
I do have an issue with that, and I wonder where she's learning the bullying from, honestly. Yeah. But if it's broken up over 3 days, then I'm supportive of that.
Yeah, I support it 100%, and I agree with you too. 5 miles, you got to imagine a kid averaging about 20-25 minutes a mile. That's a long time in very frigid weather. But as I wrote in my tweet, and I agree with Juanita's tweet there, you have repercussions if you're a bully. She's done it a couple times. I'm all for it.
I'm all for these repercussions, but then I'm like, goodness gracious, these parents love to film the, you know, I'm disciplining my child and then put it on the internet, not realizing that that 10-year-old will go viral, and now everyone's going to know who she is and who he's talking about, and then she's going to get picked on and she's going to get bullied.
Those kids are going to recognize that backpack and that lunchbox.
Yes, Dad.
Well, to put it in perspective, so this morning at the bus stop, probably be about 37 degrees, so maybe take that into effect. But I think it kind of depends on where they're at. I mean, if you think about it, whenever I was 10 years old in Missouri, I was shoveling snow when it was like 20 degrees outside for like hours and hours and hours. So if you're just, you know, in the South, 37 degrees is pretty cold. In the Northeast, maybe not too bad because you're more acclimated to the cold weather.
And she's walking a lot. She at a brisk pace.
Yes.
So she's working up a sweat. Yeah. And she has some long legs too.
She's getting her steps in.
These Southern parents are brutal. I'm looking at this poll here. We want you to keep on weighing in. 80% of y'all are saying nope. He didn't go too far at all.
That's 5 miles at a time.
Right. They're like only 5 miles. Shoot. All right, we want you to keep weighing in, folks.